Welcome back everybody to another Elden Ring DLC video here today. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Sword of Night Katana inside of the Elden Ring DLC. This one is kind of cool because it actually mimics the Rivers of Blood, which is actually pretty awesome. And it's probably one of my favorite weapons so far, even though I said that for every weapon I get inside of this DLC. It's a pretty strong weapon if you actually max it out. It's pretty good high damage. It has around like 45 to 55 bleed damage on it, which is pretty good. Then for this build, you need 11 strength and 20 dexterity. So make sure you have those stats. All right, the first step is we need to go for an item called the Iris of Occultation. This is a specific item that we need to get the sword for this quest. So what we need to do is, I imagine that you have this one open. So go to Castle Front. This is pretty much right in the beginning of the DLC. So hopefully you're here already. If not, just play through the game and you'll get to this point eventually. So once we enter this area, we're basically going to go southeast with our horse. So I'm just going to pop my horse out and we're going to go straight. This is pretty much straightforward guide here. Let's go southeast here and we're just going to keep heading straight. Then once we come to this halfway point, we're going to go left, not right. So to stay left of those enemies over there to the right. So we're going to go left. We're going to keep going straight next to these trees on the left here. We're just going to keep on going. And then once we go further here, we just keep going straight here. We're going to enter this kind of weird looking gross lake here. So basically we're just going to keep going straight here. We're going to pass these trees over here and we're basically going to go to those little flowers over there we see over there in the distance. So we're just going to keep going here. So we head right of the flower. We just keep going right. Then we go straight. We're pretty much going to stick southeast here. Then we're going to see a little lift here. So basically there's going to be a rock that's hidden beside this area. That's going to be a little white rock that you need to destroy, which will activate this lift. So make sure you go on the side here and look for a white rock. You cannot miss it. It will be over here. So just look around for it. After you destroy that white rock, the lift will be accessible now. So now we're going to jump and it's going to slowly put us on top of this mountain here. It's going to keep going on up this mountain here to the right. And then if we actually go on an angle here, we can actually go on top of a building here. So if we time this correctly, there we go. We got into a mountain right here. So we can actually rest at this Lost Grace here on top of this little castle here. And basically from here, we're just going to keep going. And there's basically going to be an enemy here. We do not have to kill this guy. So we can just basically jump down here. We're going to go up these stairs. We're going to keep heading straight up these stairs once again. This is going to be another grace you guys can activate if you don't have that already. Then we're going to jump down right here. Make sure you don't jump all the way down. Just watch out for the hole. We're going to jump down in this hole. And basically there's going to be an enemy in the sewer to our left. So this is the enemy we need to take down. That's going to give us this item that we need. So basically take this guy out. This guy can be quite annoying here because he's a bit tough here. And once you take this guy down, you will get the item called the Iris of Occultation. Trust me, you will get it. This is the enemy you will get it off of. So after this is done, this is what we do next. So basically what you're going to do next, once you further into the story of the DLC. So right here, we're going to start from Morth Ruins. Then we're basically just going to head straight from here. And then there's going to be a little hole that we have to drop into next to this building over here. It's really simple here. So we're just going to continuously go around this corner here. And as we drop down right here, there's going to be a secret hole that's going to be down here. So then we're going to continuously go down this hole. That's what she said. Then we're just going to keep going down, all the way down. Then there will actually be a secret chest you can actually grab right here. Then we need to just completely just keep going down right here. We can drop down onto this little platform here. And we're going to jump right here. Then we're just going to keep on going. Basically all we have to do. You can actually go on your horse right here. So I'm just going to keep on going until you reach this ladder here. Just climb the ladder, which is going to lead us to Bonny Village. And here we are. We reached Bonny Village. This is where we need to be. So from this location, if we head exactly northeast, so basically we turn a 180 once we get out of that well, we're going to go directly to over here, to this little grassy area over here. There's going to be a little tight jump we got to do there with our horse. And we're just going to keep going straight over here. And then there's going to be an emote that we had to pick up, which is going to be on this tree right here. So it will be right here. So make sure to claim this emote. And this will be the old mother emote gesture that we got from this specific location. So make sure you grab it. Don't forget it. And now what you need to do is once you go to Bonny Village, pretty much head between northeast. Just keep heading to this direction here. Just follow your map. And that's going to be like a little small bridge. It's going to lead you to another grace, which is the bridge leading to the village. And you're going to go through a little forest here. Then you're just going to keep on going. You're going to visit. You're going to come across another grace, which is called the Church District High Road. Then you're going to keep on going past another forest. Then you're going to reach another grace, which is called the Finger Birthing Grounds. And then we're going to enter this cathedral right here. And this is where we need to be. So when you go into the church and talk to the dude on the chair, you're going to get the whole Landon necklace and your first ruin map. So that route we took from the beginning of the video that led to that castle where we got the Iris of Occultation, we're basically going to be starting off at that same location and just teleport back to this area right here. But there is a side of grace in the side of this area next to that castle. So it's in that same premise of that area. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get back on our horse. If you guys are lost, you guys can pretty much follow the video here. So I'm just going to keep going around this castle here to the left next to these trees. And we're basically going to stay between southeast here. Keep going to the back of the building. We're going to bypass that enemy right there, which we don't need to worry about that. So once we head the back of this building here, oh, there's a little item back here. Blessing America. Okay, I'll take that. So there's going to be this little white rift here. So we just take our horse and we make sure, hopefully we're on it. Oh my God, we didn't die from that. Okay. Nice. So right where we left off from that first lift, there's going to be another gravity thing here. There's going to be no lift here. So what we have to do is jump right on here. We won't die from that. So that gives me the heebie-jeebies every freaking time. So we're just going to keep going straight from this location right here. We're just going to keep on going. We're pretty much going to stay between northwest here. So just keep on going, and just keep heading straight past this little weird looking gross lake. Once again, we're going to head down this hill. We're going to stay between northwest still here. So just keep going straight as usual. We're going to pass these little midgets with these weapons here. We're just going to keep on going past this flower. Then we're going to enter this kind of cave looking area. So it's basically just going to keep going straight here. Keep going straight. Then we're just going to keep going. There's going to be another hole we can take here. So it's going to keep going through here and straight through the cave once again. And just keep going straight. And you will approach a Lost to Grace here. So you pretty much give yourself a checkpoint here. So that's really nice and dandy. So you can pretty much come back here without having to do the running simulator. So now we are going to take a left here. Then watch out. There is a waterfall and we're pretty much going to parkour this. This can be quite scary. So make sure you don't die here. Oh my God. There's an item I want here. Oh my God. I don't know why I do this to myself. Nice little cookbook here. Then we're going to jump and oh my God, we fell down. What am I stuck on? We're just going to keep going straight here. Then we go past these little statues here. These little birds on the statues here. So just keep going straight. We're going to jump down from that waterfall here. And we're just going to keep on going here. And we're just going to keep to the right here. Keep on going. Then we're going to jump down right here. And then we're going to approach another grace. And then from here, we're just going to keep right of this giant waterfall here. So we're just going to stay right. Make sure you don't fall off here. Then just closely look down here. We're just going to make our way down here. Make sure you don't fall too far down because the fall damage in this game is pretty heavy, no matter however you jump off the horse or not. So now we're just going to keep on going here. Keep on going. Then we're just pretty much going to follow this trail all the way down. Then we can jump onto the water now. I'm just going to keep going straight from here. Then we're just going to keep heading straight here. Don't worry about this flaming hot enemy here. Just, you know, you can just pretty much dodge him. So, yeah. So just go to the right of him. Just keep going right. Hopefully he doesn't see us. We're going to be hidden in the trees, so he's not going to be able to hit us. I think he's looking at us. He's giving us a stinky eye. Well, he doesn't see us, so we're just going to keep going from here. It's very dark, which I don't like. So if you know you're going to the right area, you're going to enter this kind of blue flowers on the ground here. So it looks kind of really beautiful here. Blue sky. And we get a great view right here. And there's another grace right here that we can use as a checkpoint and reset ourselves. We're going to stay left of this giant rock on the right side. And then there's going to be some dragons on the right side there that we need to pretty much not touch, because they will F you up. So just keep going. We can just keep away from this fight. We just keep left here. It's a really good idea. And we're going to pretty much go under this debris here of that falling building here. And we're just going to keep heading straight. just keep on heading straight past this little lake right here. Then we're just going to keep going south here. There's also going to be a little map that you can actually pick up over here if you guys haven't got that yet. So this is a great route to go if you haven't got that map yet. So go ahead and grab that. So right next to the map, we are going to head left right here. We're going to head northeast. Just keep straight down this hill. We're just going to keep on going until we reach the bottom here. Then right here, we're going to turn left and keep going straight. Man, these blue flowers just give it so much color here. All right, we're just gonna keep going straight here, right next to this lake here. So we're just gonna keep on going straight. Then we're going to use this path here above the water, and we're just gonna keep going. And we're gonna then we're gonna come up on shore again. Then we're gonna pass these trees. There's gonna be some fingers trying to attack us here. That's gonna be a little nifty here. So keep going straight past these trees, and then this is gonna be kind of our final destination here. And we're gonna approach these stairs, and then once we get on top of these stairs, we're actually gonna head to the right here, and this is gonna get a little complicated here. So this was a tough run for me. So basically, as you get up here, the finger ruins of Raha, like that's how you say it, and we're gonna stay right of these finger statues. Then as you keep going straight, we're just going to keep on going. Then we're pretty much heading to that little thing in the center there with those fingers over there. So you'll basically see it. Then we're just going to keep on going here past these fingers. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Then we're going to reach a point where we're going to get hit by some weird thingies that's going to stop us. Hopefully we don't get hit here. So these weird enemies like to hit us with these things that like to stun us and we drop down. So we're going to get hit, try to get hit with these purple thingies. Those are going to be tough there. I don't know if you can dodge those or not, but we more than likely we're going to get hit at least with one of those. And if you're not careful, we need to hide behind objects here. There we go. It missed me. Thank God. Hopefully nothing hits me. I'm going to start whirling. Then you're going to reach this rock right here, and you pretty much need to interact with this statue. Here we go. Found the other one. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully. Christmas Seed Talisman +1. Head back to that church where we talked to that guy on a chair, and he will give you a beloved Stardust and the second ruins map. So now from here, we're going to spawn at this location right at the Church District High Road. This is just right outside of the church that we're currently doing this quest on, so can't miss it. So just basically go back to where you was, then pretty much you can fast travel back here. If you took the right route and claimed that grace, you'll be able to come back here. So we're basically going to go back on our horse here, then we're going to head directly northwest from this location right here. And from here, we're just going to keep going straight. We're going to enter this kind of tunnel looking area, so we're just going to keep on heading straight, and we're just going to head west here. Once you head toward the end of the tunnel, it's going to kick you off your horse, and you're going to come across another grace. And now we're going to enter the Shadowkeep Church District. So we're pretty much going to go straight, jump onto this little building here. You can go left or right. There's no really wrongdoing here. So just keep going straight around this corner here. Then we're going to use this, and we're pretty much going to jump on this little black bricks that we need to pretty much go on. Then we're going to go on this one. Gonna keep jumping up. Then we're going to jump here to there, past these two explosive skeletons here. Then we're going to be on this roof. Watch out for this tough enemy on the right side. That thing will mess you up if you're not leveled up correctly. It will just beat you up. Then we're going to jump onto this bridge here, bottom of it, and we're going to come across this little roof here. Then basically we're going to come across this little hole in the roof. So we're going to jump through this hole, make sure to land on this ceiling thingy, this little bar thingy. Then we're going to go through the crack here, right next to the chandelier. Then we're going to head straight, and we're going to find a lift, which is going to be right here. It's going to be somewhere around here. So I'm just going to keep going here until we find it. There's going to be a lift that we need to access here. So as we get to this door right here, this little bridge looking area, we're going to go through this way. So we're going to go around. We're going to take this lift right here. We're going to take this lift. It is a long way up. So it's going to be a little ride here. Once we get off the lift here, we're going to go right outside. Then we're going to go to our left here. We're going to enter this kind of library that's replaced by stones. And we're going to enter another site of grace, which is right here. So make sure to hit that to reset your checkpoint. Then from here, we're just going to keep going straight. Then we're going to go up this ladder here. And yes, this is going to be a long ladder up. So, keep on climbing. And right here, we're going to turn a 180. And we're going to go to our right here. And then we're just going to go up through these two types of stairs here. So once we come out of the stairs, you're going to head to the right here. And there's going to be this hidden hole that's going to be on the side here, which is right here. So we're going to take this, and we're just going to keep following these stairs basically all the way up here. So all we have to do is just keep going up the stairs. Then we're going to reach this little final part here, which is going to be another side of grace here. Then we're going to take this elevator lift right here. We're going to take it all the way up. Then we're going to enter this kind of maze looking area. This one can be quite a little anxious because just the height of it and just the way it looks. And then there's going to be these ladders that we can actually climb on to get to the top here. We're going to make sure we don't fall off. This one is one of my least favorite parts of the DLC because I'm always want to look down when you can't. I mean, you can, but you don't want to do that here. So you can pretty much take any route here. So I'm just going to keep going around this location here. Make sure you don't die to these bats because they will knock you off. Then we're going to jump on this platform right here. Then we're going to jump right here. Then we're going to jump right onto this room right here. That's going to lead us outside to the stairway on this little platform and then onto another lift that we need to take, and it's going to take us down. And once we get over here, we're going to keep going down here, keep following this trail all the way down. Then you're going to take another lift that's going to bring us all the way down. It's going to be a long ride. Then once you hit this area, there's going to be another side of grace. Have fun with that boss if you ever choose to do it. Then we head to the right, and then if you do this emote exactly right here, do these emotes, the Oh Mother, and this will open this door. Once you get through that emote, you're going to enter this beautiful area. There's going to be a side of grace that you can actually claim here. You're going to come across these two sentinel bosses. You don't need to take them out, but if you want to, they're optional and they're there. They're part of the open world. If you keep heading east from the tree sentinels, interact with the fingers, you will access this new talisman that we just unlocked. Head back to the church, talk to that guy on the chair once again, who'll go through dialogue, and you pretty much need to reset that location. Make sure to talk to the knight also inside of that church. Should be hidden behind a pillar. She's kind of hidden. Then once you reset that location, go into the grace, then basically go back to that guy over there on that chair, and you can actually interact with the chair, and the chair will open and will lead you to the underground area. Then you will fight an invader, which you need to take down. It's pretty easy. As you head straight, interact with this finger like we did previously with the two other ones to get the talismans. Then this will lead right into a boss fight. So this boss has multiple attacks where he hits the ground multiple times, or he uses his fingers to basically hit you all at once with his fingers and pretty much demolish you and pretty much delete your health. Basically, there is a laser that's from the finger that you also need to dodge. This also sometimes happens when you enter this boss. There's this one attack where he'll slam into the ground, then he'll create this little the ground will like melt or something. Then you basically have to like dodge out of that. Then while he's doing that, you can actually do damage between all these attacks. And once you learn all these attacks and what they do, you can pretty much do high amounts of damage between each attack, or if you get lucky, you can take damage and do attacks between or before and after, whatever you prefer. And once you head back to church, you're going to get more dialogue. Then you're going to have back-to-back bosses, which you're going to fight the Black Knight, which is easy to take down. Then you're going to fight Ymir, which is very easy. He has a shield that has fingers around him. Then he can summon more fingers. Then basically between those attacks he does, you can basically, he's open to take damage, and it's basically easy. Then you will have acquired some armor pieces from the bosses, which is actually pretty cool, and another staff weapon and an armor piece, which is pretty cool. Then if you head to the knight, if you actually reset the location, go back to that knight, she would be like laying down, sitting down behind that pillar. Then once you offer her the iris of occultation, she's going to give you the sword of night.